Alright, time now is 1:23 p.m. It's actually 2:23 p.m. Um, okay, so from I slept from around 4:20 to 2:23 p.m. Um, yeah, which is like 10 hours. But I didn't even fucking know this, but apparently last night was fall back. So, um, the entire time of America is pushed back by 1 hour. So I guess that means I slept from 3:20 to 1:30. Um Actually it's like 2:20 something p.m. right now. What the fuck? Um oh no, I'm going insane. The clock is wrong. Um so yeah. That's good news. That's good news because now I can sleep late, but it's 1 hour early. So yeah, I had a really good sleep. Um, Sleep that I very much needed. Today's gonna be a home all day. I ordered something on Wii, so I'm not gonna buy any groceries. Um, yeah, I'm gonna have a French toast pumpkin bread. Gotta finish that shit before it gets moldy. For breakfast, I'll have something simple for lunch, maybe some Korean mandu, and then for dinner, I'll finish the steak potatoes. Yeah. Um. Yeah, probably all that, and then that's pretty much it. I'm gonna do the laundry. I'm gonna edit. I'm gonna watch movies. I have a bunch of random small things to do, like certain stuff to edit, and I don't know, just a bunch of miscellaneous stuff, fixing my Venmo, and like, I still haven't texted APCA music video people, so I gotta do that. It's just part of the game, part of the strategy. Don't close doors, keep them open until it's unbearable. Um, yeah. I still gotta infiltrate a 310. Infiltrate APCA, infiltrate 310. I think that's like the two goals left to do. Two things left to do this semester. Two things left to do this round is infiltrate 310, infiltrate APCA. If I can do these two things, then I think round 5 is pretty much like fulfilling. Like, I'm not asking for too much, man. Um, yeah. What else am I gonna say? Nothing. Um, I'm in an okay position, honestly. Um, yeah. I don't have too much else to add. Uh, yeah, I need to continue practice drawing, reading, writing. I think that's really important. I gotta do something with my short film, upload the trailer, etc., etc., etc. And then, yeah, not much else. And then tomorrow I'll be, long day again. 3 classes. Yeah, the usuals. Not much else. Okay, new food. Had to order 2. First time buying chashu from Wii. Good stuff. Fish, pork belly. That's a lot. Okay, time now is 8:50 p.m. Yeah, I really don't have a lot to say. Nothing happened today. Um, yeah, yeah, just chill, which is great. But a little depressing. Again, I feel like this happens all the time, and that is when I have a lot of things to do and a lot of people to meet, and then suddenly, if it stops, I just crash into sadness. And that kind of sucks because it's like my life is like that. Did I forgot to say what time it is? It's 8. Okay, I think I did 8:51, but considering that we just had fallback, it's actually 9:51 p.m. 8:51, sure. So, um, yeah, I feel like my life is kind of emotionally unstable that way because if I'm super busy, I'm stressed out and I feel intense. If I'm suddenly not busy, I feel alone and sad. I'm not too lonely and sad today, but like if this lasts for like a whole week, I probably would. You know, throw back to the time in November, back in 2022 when I got COVID. Um, I actually the worst thing about COVID is not being able to go out. It's not even the pain and the tiredness and the sickness. Um, but yeah, at the same time, if this quietness lasts for 3 months, I'm sure by month three I would have gotten used to it. Because again, look back to 2021 when I had nothing to do, it was actually fine. Um, yeah. Anyways, hold on. I gotta do this. One moment. Yeah, where was I? I'm exporting a video now. And after this, I'll have dinner immediately. Right. So, um, yeah, anyways, life will adjust, I'm sure. It's kind of crazy that it's already like November. Like, fuck me. Um, what did I just do? I just kicked the first aid kit with my shoe. Yes, it's kind of crazy. I was expecting a lot more when I first started round 5, but I can't help but be disappointed constantly with life. Um, but again, like I said, I would be lying if I say I didn't try my best to fulfill whatever I need to fulfill. Um, and yeah, I texted one of the heads for the APCA music video thing, and no response so far. Maybe I'll get a response soon. I don't know. But this guy, he's like a mean person. Like from what I can tell, on the one day that I've met him, on the one night, I can already tell that he's like a little mean. So I don't expect him to reply back. I should like probably text another person. But anyways, I do think I should somehow infiltrate APCA even for a wee bit. I feel like that would be a good idea. But yeah. What else? What else? What else? What else? Um, I don't know. Truly, nothing has happened today. Um, I've watched so many films in September, but in October, 27. But somehow I want to watch even, like, not more, but like, I'm still excited to see more films this month. I am. I also received my Wii order. Thank God nobody stole it. And they didn't fuck up. They put the Wii stuff in front of the door today. So that's really cool. But today's oddly quiet. Like the house, the entire building is oddly quiet. I don't know why, but I get the feeling that my roommates are all gone. Like they left. They went somewhere. It's kind of weird. Like maybe I did something wrong and they're all like, fuck Enoch, we're all leaving. I don't know. I saw Adipta. this morning and last night, back to back, which is rare because I haven't seen him in like weeks. It's kind of weird, roommates, right? You see them once and then they disappear for like weeks and then they show up again, and then other people disappear. But like, they're probably always here. They just don't. They're just. I just don't run into them because I'm always in my room. I don't know. Yeah, but it's a really chill day, right? I got some assignments to do, I got something to edit, but overall it's chill. It's very, very chill. Um, and, yeah. I really have nothing to say. That's weird. That's rare. Um, Maybe it's because so much is on my mind that it all kind of just renders blank for me right now. Like, there's no new news per se, but I don't know. I'm thinking about going to film sets, meeting more people, APCA. I feel like round 5 and round 4 as well has been a consistent rush. Like a consistent, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. And every single day I just feel this way. And there has never been a moment where my emotional state sort of changes. Yeah. Yeah. Um, but when I was cooking breakfast today at like 2 p.m., um, it was very quiet and there's like wind. There's like breeze coming through the window, and it was kind of sunny in an angle, and that was such a vibe. That was kind of melancholic and kind of sweet and kind of sad. And then as I was listening to music today, I was reminded of my own short film. And I realized that I have a lightning inside my hard drive right now, meaning that there's gold inside, meaning that this is a beautiful fucking short film, and I'm not even emotionally prepared to edit it. Like, to be fair, I've already edited like 1/3 of it, but it hasn't reached the beautiful emotional parts. And I'm scared that by the time I edit that part, it's gonna be like just terrible for me emotionally. But that's great because that's how you know the short film is a banger. But I don't know. I don't freaking know. I just want to be something and do something, you know? I just want to be something with my short film. Also, the AC, it's been consistently on for like a whole week already, if you don't notice it. It's like very light because it's not active, but it's like a fan. So it's always at 72 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's that. Hopefully that doesn't charge me extra, but then again, it's not my fault because that's Mary's fault because that's her idea to, yeah, to do this. Yeah, I'm just gonna shut up. Looking forward to tomorrow, I guess. I don't know. Okay, time now is 9:17 a.m. on November 4th. Um yeah, god damn, I'm so sleepy. Not again. I slept from I slept from 4:05 to 9. So basically 5:05 to 10. But for some reason I couldn't fall asleep for like the first half an hour or maybe an hour. I just couldn't fall asleep. It's the first time insomnia has striked. Um but yeah, I actually didn't do a lot of things yesterday. I completely forgot to do the laundry. I planned to watch 2 films, but I ended up only watching one. And yeah, I just didn't draw, didn't write. I did read though. So yeah, that was a failure. And then today it's gonna be a long day. 3 classes again. And I also have this really big presentation assignment. Visual analysis of a film tonight. And I didn't do the assignment last night until at the very end. I did a little bit, like I made the first slide. But I looked at the prompt slash outline, and there's a lot. So today during class, I'm gonna be doing this assignment. So yeah, this sucks. I really don't want to go to school. You know what? I'm going to go today, obviously, but next Monday or maybe next Monday, I'm just gonna stop going to lecture because it's fucking stupid. Like, the class is just like I learned nothing. Yeah. Same with religion. Like, today we're gonna be talking about keeping up with the Kardashians. Fucking religion 301. Religion, intro to religion. We're talking about the Kardashians. Why? I don't fucking know. Yeah. I'm so tired. Yeah. I don't know. I have a bunch of random small things to do again. And also the APCA guy didn't text back, obviously, of course, but I know another guy who I can text. So I can just do that. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Nothing else. Man, I need all the opportunity I can to meet that APCA mysterious woman. That mysterious girl in APCA. Like, yeah. I have this cream bun from Wii that I'm gonna try out. And, lunch gonna be outside. Probably coffee and sandwich from Starbucks. And then dinner's gonna be chashu from Wii, rice, eggplants, and some veggie. Yeah. Forgot to mention that if lucky, I might be able to run into Jonathan and Anna at USC today. Because they'll be like touring USC because they'll be applying here, so good luck. It's a good school, not for the classes, but for the events and for everything outside of classes, really. I suspect this is a regular cocktail bun. Cheers. There's nothing inside. The fuck? There's nothing inside. Okay. Let's try this. Wee cha shu.
This takes place after Alien 1, and she wakes up from cryo sleep. She was taken aboard Gateway Station, and after some discussion with this guy named Burke, she agrees to join a rescue mission because the planet.
Okay, time now is 10:24. Magic number. Woo woo. Yeah, I just came back home. I'm still in my outside clothes. I gotta film this video quick because I'm not gonna have too much time for the rest of the night. So, today is a long day, but also a pretty bland day at the same time. I went to CTCS 200 and nothing happened. I was late for like 7 minutes and nobody showed up. Matt didn't show up. Colin and friends didn't show up. Nobody showed up. The lecture was okay. The reason why I wanted to show up was because today's lecture is about Asian cinema. And the professor decided to lump all of Asian cinema and speed run through them all. So, like, East Asian, Southeast Asian, South Asian cinema, just speed running through them all. And, like, it was just crazy considering that American cinema gets all the other weeks. So halfway through a lecture, I'm like, yeah, you know what? There's no point for me being here. So I left. And I returned home, and I had about... So here's the thing. Here's a little bit of a predicament. I wanted lunch because I'm hungry. And if I go home and have lunch, I don't know what to eat. I can eat sandwiches. I can have dumplings, but I had that yesterday. Sandwiches, I've literally had them 2 days ago, and instant ramen noodles, I mean, I've had them already, like, I don't know how many times. Like, I don't actually have lunch, like, many lunch options right now, so I thought I should just go to Starbucks. So, I had a plan. Why not just go buy a wrap in Trader Joe's, bring it home, and then eat it at home? And then I thought, well, then might as well go for Starbucks because my original plan was Starbucks anyways. So I went to Starbucks and ordered, and it took 20 fucking minutes, or more than 20 minutes for the order to arrive. There's like a whole mountain of drinks and sandwiches on the counter. And I think the person who, I don't know, either when I ordered, they forgot to put down my drink, or they messed up my name with another person's name, but my name wasn't called out. So I'm just like, okay, where's my drink? So I waited even more so that they could make one for me on the spot, instead of seeing my name pop up in the tablet and then making the drink for me. And then because I waited so long, I missed a bus, and I just found a quiet spot at the USC Village and quickly, within 15 minutes, ate the sandwich and finished the coffee. The coffee tasted good. It's apple crisp macchiato. It tasted bitter at first, but it was actually really good. And then I went home. And I figured this is actually the better option because ain't no way I'm going to hold a hot sandwich and a cup of full iced coffee plus my heavy ass backpack on the bus and then walk all the way home. There's no way. So I went home and I had about 40 minutes of nothing, just charging my laptop and walking around. I could have sat down, like washed my face and hair and sat down and cleaned my laptop and then work on some papers and the presentation that I need to do tonight. But that's too much work for 40 minutes. So I just waited for 40 minutes and then I left again. I took a bus, returned to school, and went to Religion 301. Where nothing happened. Another boring day, another boring class, and we talked about the Kardashians, and we talked about Elon Musk. How is that related to religion? Not too much. And I just did my Google Slides presentation during class. Then I returned home. So Jonathan told me that he and Anna, yes, Anna the Russian girl from Ends and Means, would be touring USC today, and I low-key wanted to meet them. And after class, I thought Jonathan would DM me, because I told Jonathan that my class would end at around 3:30. Jonathan did not. I DM'd him, I waited and waited, no response. So I'm like, well, fuck it, I gotta go home, because I have a little stomachache, I gotta go to the bathroom, and I have other shit to do. So I went back home, and then at around 4:30, he finally responded, yes, I'm on campus right now. And Anna's there too, but it's too late, I'm already at home. So after that, I had about maybe 3 hours-ish, 2.5 hours at home. So I finished my presentation, I cleaned my laptop and everything, and my JSA Blu-ray is shipped. And just as I was gonna change my clothes and go out to sea, my package is already safely brought back to the apartment on the dinner table, and I have the Blu-ray here with me right now. Holy shit, this is real, this is thick, this is big, and this is fucking $70 US. Come on. But I mean, it's already discounted, by the way. So I don't know. So that's that. But it looks good. Like, either go big or go home. Like, I either get this, I either don't get this or get the full thing, you know. So yeah, you can see the booklet, and like the disc is crazy thick, and yeah. So I'm glad I have it so fast as well. Like, I ordered this 3 days ago. And then I made dinner. I tried Wee Chashu, which is actually not too bad, even though it's not a little salty and it's not the right taste, not the right coloring, but it's fine. It's good pork belly. And then I had eggplants to come with it. The thing is, eggplants, fried eggplants, is actually pretty sophisticated, because it involves everything from spring onions to garlic to sugar to soy sauce. And it's a little crazy to do that right before I had to go to class. So I had to really speed run my meal, chowed it down. I was dying of hunger, holy shit, right before I cooked my meal. I don't know why, but I was so hungry. And it's crazy because I already had like a bread and a sandwich today for lunch, and a whole cup of coffee, and some snacks, and I was still hungry. I think these days, for the last few weeks, I've trained myself to eat so much food in one day that I'm beginning to get used to eating a lot of food in a day, which is both a good thing and a bad thing, I think. But yeah, I chowed down the food and I called a Lyft, and I arrived to CTPR 456, and I was like 15 minutes late, but who cares? And then the whole 3-hour class is just one presentation after another. And the thing is, there is no time limit, so some presentations go like 30 minutes long. It's so insanely long, and I don't know how do people spend so much time in this presentation. And at first I thought, oh wow, I'm the only person I'm one of the few only people who actually prepared this presentation, because as the person was presenting, literally everyone else was looking at their Google Slides and making them on their laptop. So I was like, oh my god, literally everyone's doing it right now. But I was wrong. People are extremely well prepared, and it's crazy. But I did my presentation, and I was strangely nervous at first. I don't know why. I stuttered a lot at first, even though usually if I rehearse a lot and then I perform, it's usually more nerve-wracking than if I don't prepare at all. If I don't prepare at all, usually it goes better. But anyways, it was fine, and my voice is so raspy right now. It fucking sucks. Because like a few days ago, I screamed on top of my lungs, and then suddenly my voice is fine. It's very deep, but now it's just raspy again, which I hate with a passion. So yeah. I have like a whole other assignment I have to submit before midnight, which is 1.5 hours later, so good luck to me. And then I have, apparently I have to write this manifesto, an artsy Word document about my artistic ideals in order to apply to RIT 340. And then by Friday, I'll have the result. That's what the professor said. Now that's an issue, Because if I receive the results of whether I can get into RIT 340 by Friday, that's too late because my registration date, I just remembered, it's tomorrow 9 a.m. So now the plan is tomorrow morning I'm going to apply for CT PR 290. I'm going to go for, I hate this by the way because this class is fucking boring, but CTCS 192. I'm going to go for Religion 135, which is Chinese religions. And then I'll go for Religion 134, which is Intro to Buddhism. The thing is, I really want to take Intro to Buddhism, but I really don't have to because, you know, Religion 135 is already one lower division religion class. I don't need to take another lower division class. But at the same time, I want to because it's interesting as shit. But the RIT 340 I've chosen exactly coincides with Religion 134, which is Intro to Buddhism. So if I do get into RIT 340 on Friday, if the professor accepts me, which is crazy, I didn't know I have to apply to be in a class. If the professor accepts me, then I'll drop 134 and then go for RIT 340. If not, I can just stick with 134. I don't mind taking an extra class. The other issue is Religion 135, for some reason, is really popular. There are 19 seats in that class and 18 of them are taken already, which is insane. Why is Chinese religion so popular? Even though it's only 18 students, which is a lot. Like, Intro to Religion has like 6 students. 18 students for a religion class is kind of unhinged. But yeah, I'm gonna try to first thing first, 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, get into Religion 135, because if I can't, I'm gonna be mad. But I have a failsafe. If I can't get into Religion 135, Chinese religion class, I'll get into Colt 382, COLT 382, Comparative Literature 382, which is Zen and Taoism in Chinese literature, in East Asian literature, which is also really interesting and fulfills both my religion minor requirement and global perspectives at the same time, which is good news. So eventually, if I don't take Colt 382 next semester, I'll take it next semester. Like, I'll take it at some point. And I'd much rather take Zen and Taoism class than reviewing Asian American religions class, which sounds way less interesting. But yeah, I'm just gonna stop it here. I have too much to do, and I have 2 assignments, including the manifesto, 2 assignments tonight. I have 2 films to watch, and I'm gonna eat this Mandarin, even though I completely forgot that it's in my bag, and I need to wake up very early tomorrow morning and then go back to bed. I'm gonna wake up at 8:50 tomorrow morning to register for classes, and then I'll hop back to bed, and then I'll wake up early again to meet the TA, and then I'll return home, and then I'll go back to school for the freaking animation class. So complicated. No news from APCA music video guy, the director, no news. Maybe they're purposefully avoiding me, I don't know. Maybe they're just busy. But who fucking cares, man? I'm gonna go apply for crew positions for the web episode for APCA. I feel like the web episodes are more popular anyways. So yeah, the infiltration into APCA continues, and the infiltration into 310s continue, and yeah, life continues to be life, I guess. Okay, time now is 11:06 a.m. in the morning on November 5th. Yeah, I am so incredibly tired. I slept from 4:20 to, I woke up twice, actually. I woke up at 8:52 and then 10:35. So yeah. I couldn't immediately fall asleep, and also, so I woke up at 8:52 to register for classes. Because today at 9 a.m. is the registration date. So I opened my laptop and I am at my web registration page and I'm ready. So I waited until 9 a.m. The moment 9 a.m. hits, I refresh the page and I immediately hit submit. And I wasn't that nervous about it because I'm taking 4 classes, right? 290, CTPR 290, RIT 340, CTCS 192, and Chinese religions. So I can't submit RIT 340 now because I don't have the D clearance yet, so I have to replace it with some other class. The only class I'm concerned about going into is Chinese religion because last night it was 18 students out of 19. And so I checked this morning, it's still 18 out of 19. And at 9 a.m. sharp, 9:00:00, I press submit and it took a bajillion years to load and process. And there's an error saying that that class is already full. So some son of a bitch somehow got faster than me and got into that class before me. Somehow. So I can't take that. And not only that, but the same professor's another class called Buddhist Modernism also completely full. So that's fucking hilarious. And so I was like, okay, no worries. I have a plan B, and that is to replace Religion 135 with Cult 382. Right? That's the plan I discussed last night. So I did that, and I can't. Because the discussion section is full. But that's weird, because the class itself is not full. But the discussion section itself is full. Which doesn't make any sense at all. So that's that. And then I'm like, okay, now what? And then I thought, oh yeah, actually, if I don't put Religion 135 or Cult 382 at all, it still kind of works because it's still more than 12 units, so I might as well just skip that. So I just skipped that, and I press submit, and it processed, and it still didn't work because I somehow completely forgot to include CTCS 192 discussion section. I'm like, oh yeah, okay. So, and I didn't know CTCS 192 has a discussion section. So I went to add a discussion section and then submit, and then boom, that's it. So yeah, that's a shame that I couldn't get into Religion 135, but it's not the end of the world because I can just sit in. First of all, this is a religion class. People are gonna drop out. I'm sure of it. Second of all, I can just show up on the first day and sit in and get in. I don't think I've done that in USC so far, but I've seen other people do that. You know, they sit in on the first day of class, and they just get in sometime later. So I might as well just do that. So yeah, maybe it's because of the anxiety, maybe it's the nerves, but I couldn't immediately fall asleep. I couldn't immediately fall back asleep for like half an hour. But I eventually did, and I had the most vividest dream in months. I and another girl had to sing Kogarashi Sentiment, the anime song, at a school hall. And it's just rehearsal, but I had to sing in front of a crowd. And I got so nervous that I basically completely fucked up. I forgot the lyrics. And for some reason, every time I try to open the website to the lyrics in my phone, something messes up. And the web page closes itself, or my phone turns into a pillow or some stupid. Yeah, and I just couldn't do it. And the moment I was about to sing my verse, my dream ends. It's like freeze frame, and then I woke up. And then here I am. And then at 10:30 I was like, fuck it, I have more time. So I'm here now. So today so last night I really haven't done a lot of things. I plan to watch 2 films plus edit college. I only watched 1 film, did not edit college. Um I finished 2 assignments, which is the presentation and the animation class, which is great, but I still have a lot of other assignments to finish. I still have like a bajillion papers to do, and like a religion class research paper. Like, holy fucking balls! And once again, I didn't draw and I didn't write. I didn't read. Like, Jesus Christ, I have no self time at all. Zero. On top of that, November is like, I've been so busy with life and everything, I keep forgetting about things. Like, I completely forgot about fallback and the time, the daylight savings thing. Usually I would, and I always I've always wanted to film that happening, but I keep missing it. The daylight savings change. I also completely forgot about No Nut November, which I'm not going to further comment on, but I completely forgot that that's a thing. So, yeah, I just keep forgetting, I guess. So yeah, I don't know. I just really need to get my shit together and have priorities and finish my assignments first thing first, and then do my own shit. Redraw, edit, watch movies, whatever. So today, it's the ALI meeting from 1 to 3 p.m. So I have a little time. I'm gonna go have breakfast and then go meet him and then return home for lunch. I'm gonna have a late lunch because from 6 to 10 p.m. it's the animation class. I suspect it's gonna end early today. But yeah, it's the animation class, and that's it. Pretty simple. Tomorrow's gonna be a long day, but I'm thinking of skipping 191. Honestly, not really worth it. But yeah. I'm gonna once again infiltrate 310, infiltrate 480. I feel like the 2 things I can do right now in order to achieve those 2 goals is, one, apply to be on crew positions for APCA's web episode. The other is 310 is even trickier somehow. Matt told me 310 needs help constantly, yet like I still don't know anyone who's studying in 310. I do know people, but I don't know them personally. I can try to follow that tall blonde woman. Or there are actually people that I already know who may or may not know other 310 people. I can try to DM them and just ask them about it. The thing is, I know more grad film people than undergrad, like production, because I've been on multiple MFA thesis sets, and that's kind of ironic. Yeah. But yeah, the game continues. And yeah, not much else to say. I did the laundry, but something extremely stupid happened, and that is, while I was washing my blue and gray and black pants slash shirt, by the way, my pajamas are sacred. Apparently, I washed it with a white rag that is dirty as fuck in the oven. The thing is, that rag is already washed. I just washed it again because I didn't know it was in the washing machine. There was also a black rag, but I did take it out because I saw it, but the white rag was hidden in plain sight. So I'm gonna wash my pajamas all over again. Also, this shirt is yellowish now. It's not white anymore. Like, if you compare this with the blanket, this is yellowish now because I've been wearing this for like a whole month or something, which is fucked up. But yeah, more laundry to be continued. Oh, and Trader Joe's, right? I need to go to Trader Joe's today. I cannot forget about that. I need more dessert. I need more meat. I need more lunches. Yeah. Trying Trader Joe's California roll. There's a hole in the filling. Okay. Here we go.
To let them know that he will be different than what they didn't like about him in the past.
Well, I think this victory reinforces the fact that the American people want change. So.
Okay, time now is 11:43 p.m. Long day again. And not so good day. Not very good. Partially because the day started off kind of a bummer because I couldn't get into Chinese religion class. Again, not the end of the world because I can just sit in and I'm sure people will drop the class, so it's gonna be okay. But if push comes to shove and I can't do Religion 135, I'm probably gonna replace that with Cult if I still can. Anyways, this morning I had a humongous slice of pumpkin cheesecake. I'm so full after that. And then it's ALI meeting with TA2 at Levy Library. I was late for 15 minutes, but I don't care anymore. And we watched Do the Right Thing. The Wi-Fi died out for a whole chunk of time, so we couldn't finish the film. And then I went to Trader Joe's, bought a bunch of food, really nice, got new ice cream, came back home, and then I didn't have a lot of time. I had about 3 hours to do a couple of miscellaneous things. Two very important things, actually. One is to give Venmo my phone bill to prove that I own this phone number so that my Venmo issue can be solved. Two is the even more important issue of Workday messing up. So apparently I forgot, I didn't update my social security number at the Glacier online portal. I didn't know that. I thought if I submit my Glacier document, like the hard fucking copies, it's gonna be okay. But no, I still have to do that. So I did that, so hopefully money will go into my bank account. And the person working at HR, or not HR, I don't even know what department that is, the college house, she told me that she had the check and she's gonna bring it to the ALI office when she can, so I can pick up the check there. But it's still all one big confusion, like how much money do they owe me? Like, it's still extremely confusing. But yeah, and then I went to CTCS 469. I was late again for like 15 minutes, 17 minutes. But it's okay, I didn't miss much. We watched Yellow Submarine, I fell asleep. It's been a little stressful actually, because from the afternoon onwards, I've been checking the US election results. Today is a huge day because I think today is when the polls close, and I thought it's gonna take like a week for them to count all the ballots and everything, but no, the counting immediately happens. And I keep refreshing the page and I keep looking at the live feed for the US presidential election, and it's honestly a toss-up because I'm seeing a lot of, even though a lot of celebrities, a lot of big names are so openly endorsing Kamala Harris, but at the end of the day, there's also a lot of Trump love online, and it's honestly, I have no idea which way it's gonna swing. Personally, I would go for Kamala, even though she's not perfect, but like lesser of the evils, right? And Trump is fucking insane. Basically a fascist. Maybe I shouldn't use that word. Maybe I should read a few books on fascism first before I do, but definitely a crazy guy, very unstable. And results show that Trump is winning. And right now, you have to get 270 votes to win in the electoral college system. And Trump is at 267 now. 3 more votes and he's gonna win. Meanwhile, Kamala Harris is at 214. So Trump is basically winning. Associated Press hasn't called the election yet, but there's like a 99% chance Trump is winning, and that's a fucking disaster. Good thing is LA is very blue, so I'm not worried about my livelihood here, but I can't believe there are so many idiots around the world, or around America, and this is really fucked. So I don't know, if things go worse, things get more expensive, life gets tougher with weird, crazy laws in LA, and in America in general, honestly, chances of me leaving post-graduation increases. So definitely a sad night, and tomorrow's going to be very sad. Like, I'm not American, but I remember in 2016 when I saw Trump winning, I was like, oh my god, that's like bad news, right? I'm not sure, because back in 2016 I was only 14. 2020 I was 18, and seeing Biden win, I was like, that's good. But now seeing Trump win while I'm literally living in America is scary as fuck, actually. Especially given that I'm an international student and I'm liable to be deported. Every immigrant, legal or illegal, can be deported now. And I know me getting that visa, getting that O1 visa is going to be way tougher now. So, again, thank God I'm in California, because it's a very blue state. So it's a little more lenient on immigrants, but yeah, this is terrible news, and my livelihood is threatened. And I can't imagine how bad it must be for other people whose lives are even more directly impacted by this. So yeah, tomorrow's gonna be fucking sad. I'm gonna go to school tomorrow just to see how people are feeling. It's definitely not gonna be a good feeling. But yeah, the only good election that happened was probably Lai Ching-te winning Taiwan, and I think that I don't know, I'm not sure for other countries, but yeah, that's really sad. Not much else happened. Vicky, the girl from Shenzhen, said hi to me as I was leaving and going back home. after class today. She was like, hello. And I'm like, hey, hi. And she laughed awkwardly. And she's like, bye. And I'm like, bye. Hey, that's nice. Another thing is my fork is stolen again. So my small fork, the one I magically and painfully found a couple weeks ago, and I think it's my last fork, it's gone again. Like, somebody fucking stole it again. Now, don't fucking blame me if I keep using other people's forks, because twice, not once, but twice, is my fork stolen. So, that's great. Yeah, and then, I don't have much else. The Korean woman, Minji, she's nice to me. She's like, are you looking for something? And I'm like, yeah, my fork. And she actually tried to look for it, and then I'm like, nah, it's okay. It's probably gonna come back again. And then she's like, enjoy your meal. So, that's cool. East Asians stay strong. Like, I feel such solidarity around East Asians these days, and it's quite hilarious. Like, not just like Hong Kongers now, it's like East Asians just help each other, especially in USC, where different groups of people are just kind of segregated. And yeah, I don't have much else to say. I have like assignments to do. I have a lot to do. I have videos to edit. I have movies to watch. The person who wants to interview me about TripleLink, he actually sent over a long list of questions. I don't have to answer them now, but I'm probably going to talk about them when he interviews me. And I realized that I'm actually a really good candidate to talk to about TripleLink, because I've lived in 3 TripleLink apartments, this one including, in multiple parts of LA. And I've experienced everything from flooding to pest issues to bad management to door battery messing up to noise, like to package being stolen. Like, I've experienced quite a bit. I'm actually pretty good, so this should be fun. And I don't have much else. I try to go to the APCA Linktree and apply to be APCA crew for web episodes, but that link is not there. I don't know why. And yeah, I should probably do something about 310s. Clock's ticking. Clock's a ticking. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Okay, time now is 12:03 afternoon on November 6th. I slept from like 4:40 to 11:40. That's a good 7 hours. Yeah, I slept really late. I just spent, and I think a lot of people did. Yes, last night was a very stressful night, and I skipped class, as you can probably tell. I'm still gonna go to religion class, but yeah, I'm skipping the TV class because I learned nothing in that class anyways. So yeah, it was a good 7 hours sleep, but it was very stressful. I don't know. A lot of people on the internet are freaking out right now, especially given that like 95% of all my friends in America are liberals. And a lot of Hong Kongers are celebrating Trump's win, which is stupid as fuck. But yeah, I guess the best course of action right now is just to continue living and just endure the next 4 years, I guess. I mean, hopefully, because I'm in California, it's not going to affect me too much. But I don't know. I don't know. It is bad. It is terrible. So, yeah, there was a few things I forgot to talk about last night, but I kind of don't remember. What are they now? A few days ago, I think a couple days ago, I almost lost my wallet. I think that was Monday, actually. Monday morning when I went to class, after I walked off the bus, I checked my pockets and I was like, this is surprisingly empty. And it turned back to the bus and I immediately ran back and my wallet was just on the ground. I almost lost my fucking wallet. That's a huge deal. And then yesterday I almost lost my sunglasses. Some old black guy picked it up and like looked around. And I thought it's his sunglasses, and then I'm like, wait, if he's looking around, it means he's looking for someone who probably dropped those glasses. No, wait, they're probably mine. So I was like, oh, hey. And then the black guy gave me the sunglasses and walked away. And so I almost lost that too. So, Jesus Christ, my pockets aren't deep enough. But yeah, I did the laundry last night. I didn't do any assignments last night, but I will do them today. And yeah, last night felt a little more productive because I did edit college, I did this, I did that. But yeah, definitely we live in dystopian times now. So today it's gonna be religion class, and then I'll probably have lunch outside, or maybe not. I don't really know. Yeah, I don't fucking know anymore. Yeah, probably lunch outside, and then the CTCS 191 discussion, and then that's it. And then I bet a lot of people didn't show up to TV class today. Yeah. And what else? I gotta focus on infiltrating 310s and APCA. That's still like the number one priority here. So let's continue that battle. Yeah, I Hong Kong Gag, this meme account from Hong Kong, but it's full of like international students. He told me like a few weeks ago to comment and share his posts because I'm like an ambassador, even though I never asked to be. So I'm like, yeah, fine, and then I never did because his memes are not that funny. But last night he suddenly posted this long ass statement on Instagram about like Trump and how Hong Kongers should stand for democracy and not Trump. And that was very controversial, and like there are a lot of very right-leaning comments saying, yeah, I didn't follow you for politics, which I understand. But I was like, hey, if I have to comment something, this is the post to comment. So I just said, Hong Kong pro-democracy Hong Kongers should be pro-democracy not only for themselves but for anywhere else, and it's a truth. But I wanted to delete it because it's like, why the fuck am I commenting here anyways? But before I could delete it, my comment was pinned and a lot of people liked it, and people started reposting it, or one person reposted it. So yeah, I guess it's too late now, but it's the truth. Yeah, so yeah, get ready for 4 crazy years, I guess. What? Oh my god. Okay, it's 7:26 p.m. Yeah. So, what the fuck did I even do today? I don't even really know. I skipped the first class, the TV class, and probably no one showed up anyways. I went to religion class and another 90 minutes of boring nothingness, and then I left, and then I received news. So Rachel sent me a screenshot of an announcement that I also received, that everyone in the TV class received. Or at least everyone in the section, and that is, today class is cancelled. The TA is not attending, so there's no point in going. So class is canceled today. So I was like, okay, well, I guess that's it. So I left. I waited for the bus, and then the bus just went right past me. So I walked back home, and then I did nothing. I had lunch, and I've been doing nothing. I'm just not motivated to do anything. It's kind of dystopian, honestly. I think, yeah, after what happened last night, I think it's gonna be a dystopian week. Yeah, I don't know what to do, honestly, right now. I haven't done anything so far. I've been doing nothing but scrolling through Instagram and YouTube and nothing. I just can't do anything right now. Yeah. I almost forgot, but it's also my dad's birthday. And, yeah. That's all I have to say. And then I don't know. I'm gonna have rice and chashu and green beans for dinner. Very simple. And I'll probably eat some yogurt tonight, or I don't know. But the good thing is I saved myself some lunch money today. I don't know. I don't know. Just thinking about infiltrating APC and infiltrating 310s, both of which are very timely, because P3 is about to happen anytime now, and the APCA crew application ends in 2 days. But, like, I still can't find a link anywhere because it's stupid like that. I should check the APCA Slack, but it's like nobody uses it anyways. I don't know. The semester is already 2/3 of the way in. Like nothing. There's nothing left to do. Oh, yeah, I received an email saying that Religion 135, the Chinese religion class, has a spot open, and I'm like, holy fuck. And I received an email. I found out about the email at like 6, but I got the email at around 5 p.m. So I immediately went to my registration website, and I registered for the class, and I couldn't get in because apparently I needed D clearance. So I immediately emailed the professor and emailed the religion department to declare my minor and get a D clearance, which is crazy. Why do I need a D clearance for this? I don't know. It's kind of weird. But yeah. I don't have a lot else to say. I have a lot of things to do, but I just am not in the mood to do any of those things right now. Like, I have videos to edit, I want to write, I want to draw, I want to read, I don't know, the mood is just down. The mood is dapper. It's bad. And, my hands are dry as fuck. I need to apply some lotion. Like, Jesus Christ, it's like a zombie. Like a zombie's hand. Yeah. Yeah, that's all I have to say.